It's a big day for FCIAC girls soccer. Today, the Warriors of Wilton High School look to punch their ticket to the FCIAC tournament, while the Darien Blue Wave look to keep their playoff hopes alive. We welcome you to the Oval Field on the beautiful campus of Darien High School for this Thursday afternoon girls soccer matchup between the Darien Blue Wave and the Wilton Warriors. Pleasant good afternoon, everybody. I'm Braden Shank, joined alongside me Tim Blake. And Tim, Darien's in a very unusual spot, currently sitting at 10th place in the FCIAC standings, only 2 points out of the top 8. How do you think that's going to kind of affect the play from Darien this afternoon?
They have to attack. They can't sit back on it. They just have to go after the very strong defensive team which Wilton possesses, but they totally have to just continually attack and try and score on set pieces.
Wilton having a very solid season, undefeated at 7-0-6, only given up 3 goals this season. And Tim, what do you think is going to be a key to success for the Warriors this afternoon?
Well, from what the coach, Jennifer Gross, told me, that they score in bunches, and I spoke with the referees, and they confirmed it. They either can't score at all, which that's what Darien is hoping for, or they score in bunches. So that's where the 7 wins come in.
Of course, Tim, very connected here, not only at Darien High School soccer as well as in the town. But it should be a good matchup this afternoon. Darien will have freshman Coco Scoma in net. As for the Wilton Warriors, senior captain Aaron Floyd will be protecting the net for Wilton.
Aaron has accepted a full scholarship ride to play at Louisville, D1.
It's very well deserved. Floyd, very accomplished last year, an all FCIAC Central and all state player, as well as her sophomore year playing varsity, also earning all FCIAC honors. So she has 4 years of varsity experience. As you mentioned, Tim, going to Louisville next year. We're just about ready for the start in this one. You are watching the DAF Media Network, a joint venture between the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. Here on this Thursday afternoon. Teams are breaking their huddles as we're just about ready to start.
Got a nice crowd here. We got the boys varsity and some of the JV players on here to help encourage the girls. I think it's today's senior day.
Senior day was on Monday, where the Blue Wave took down Stanford 2-0. But it's definitely a big game for the Blue Wave, and the fan base here really showed up, looking to support their hometown Blue Wave. Wilton will start with the ball. They will be wearing their road white jerseys. Darien in their, I guess you could call them their home for the month of October jerseys, the pink and the black numbers. Wilton moving from left to right on your screen. Darien moving from right to left as the Warriors move the ball around to get us going. Sommer with it. Long pass down to Martins. Kicked out of bounds by Chandler. As we mentioned, for Darien in net, freshman Coco Scoma, along with another, I should say a ton of roster changes for the Blue Wave in their starting lineup compared to their rosters that they have put out on the pitch the last couple games. Stafford with it on that far sideline. Put it out of play, and the Warriors will throw it in. Maggie Ramsey with the throw-in for the Blue Wave. Something that we've mentioned a lot, Tim. Just her strong throw-ins for the team and really transitioning the ball over to the offense.
That's a real weapon that they possess. Interesting defense set up by Wilton, though. They have 2 back, then a 4 So it's a 2-4-2-2.
Darien once again to throw it in.
I'm not quite sure what that call, indicating pushing.
So after the pushing call, or presumed pushing call on the Blue Wave,
Right.
Wilton will resume it. Tyler gets it over to Sutter. Pass from Suter. And once again, drilled out of bounds from the Blue Wave.
Somebody in the crowd yelled out handball, and it was a handball, but it didn't work out to the advantage of the person that had committed the foul. So it was a good non-call.
There was no whistle called. There was definitely someone calling for a handball. Flynn will come out of the box and kick that one all the way down to the softball field.
Bounding over home plate.
Just a couple more feet, potentially could have gotten it over the fence. Maggie Ramsey, though, to throw it in for the Blue Wave. Knocked away by Wilton. Pepitone will kick that one over by the Darien sideline. And once again, Ramsey with the throw-in.
Wilton backs got some serious height.
Wilton's entire team on the bigger side.
Here comes the set piece, the corner.
Darien will line up for the corner kick. Number 19, Jacqueline Callahan. Will kick it in from the corner. Darien scored a corner kick goal on Monday against Stanford. They're going to look to do the same here. Callahan puts it in. The ball is loose and kicked away from Kyle. That one will be awarded to Darien. Throwing downfield to Stafford. She gets knocked to the ground, and the ball will stay with Darien. Ramsey with the throw-in.
This is almost as effective as a corner kick.
Just about to say the same thing, and same location,
Yeah.
same strength to it.
Here's the two-man jailbreak.
Finds its way over to Adams. Stopped
Nice defense.
by Aponte. Adams stays with it.
Nice defense.
It was great defense. Carolina Aponte, sophomore on this Blue Wave team. Dolce makes a nice move.
There you go. Send it wide.
Gets it all the way over to Chandler. Looking for Del Benny on it. Now Wilton will try to pin some offense together. Cross field over to Adams. Trying to get it in the box. And Skoma will come out and grab it. Skoma will punt it away.
Nice kick.
And it will go down to the Darien attacking zone, but will be knocked out by Pepitone. Throwing from the Blue Wave. Just overshoots Stafford. Kept in by Wilton. That was trying to go downfield with it. And fighting with it and staying with it. It's plow right. Nice move from Sutter to knock it away. Adams once again. Intercepted by Callahan. Will stay with the Warriors. Adams with the throw in. Might have hit a player there. It will find its way to that far side of the field. Nice move there from Martins.
There you go. Get in there.
Stafford will turn it around. And the whistle will be blown on that.
Even the boys' team saw that foul.
Definitely electric here on this Thursday afternoon. The boys soccer team in attendance today. They will play Wilton at Wilton tomorrow. Sutter has possession.
She's looking for some help.
That's something that might be tough to come by this afternoon. Both teams with very solid defenses.
Yep.
Here's Wilton now, plow right. Ball finds its way over to Snow.
Yeah, they'd like to change the field.
Let's get it back to Floyd. Kick downfield from Barberry. He's looking for Hughes.
Yeah, nice read.
Nice stop from Wilton. Sends the through ball, hustling for it is Joy, and she cannot get it. And it will be a goal kick. Shoma kicks it away. I should say Skoma. Here's Sadie Stafford. Keeps it in. And kicked away from Abigail Kyle.
Nice play. Kept her composure. Was looking to beat the defender. Defender just booted it out just to play it safe and get the rest of the team back.
Kyle could definitely tell that Stafford was kind of pinned to that line.
Right.
He just needed kind of a slight push and a slight kick of the ball to knock it out of bounds.
And the referee getting in the middle of it certainly helped.
In the box.
It's that kind of sloppy play that Darien needs to capitalize on.
Ball was loose for a second, but now here's Wilton trying to change the field. Gets it over to Hughes. And in the corner, gets it to plow right. And the shot is up. And it's in!
Wow.
Wilton strikes first off a long goal from Heather Plowright. And the Warriors lead 1-0.
It's a 30-yard shot into the upper right-hand corner.
Take another look at it. Just gets over the head of Coco Skoma. And Wilton leads 1-0 with 29-29 left in the first half. After the goal, Hannah Shaw will enter for the Blue Wave. Just a great goal by number 15, Heather Plowright.
Got a beautiful day to play today. 70 degrees, light breeze.
Couldn't ask for much more, especially in that fall season. Now the weather's starting to get a little bit colder. Some rain, but today just an absolutely picture-perfect day for some soccer. Stopped by Aponte. And it will be with the Warriors. Off the head of Dolce. Sutter with the nice move. Gets it back to Dolce, over to Aponte.
Yeah, nice give and go, nice triangle.
So you'd call it the triangular give and go, if that's a thing.
It is.
That one goes out off of Wilton. So Maggie Ramsey will throw it in.
If Darien's going to score, it'll either be on a set piece, corner kick, something like that, but they're not going to be able to take it down the middle against those last two defenders. They're going to have to take it to the wings, cross it in.
It's something that they've had to do to many teams this year, and many times have struggled to try to do that. Here's the Warriors, Hughes. Keeping it in is Martins. Ramsey with the big kick, shifting the field. Stafford now. Floyd will come out and grab that one. Punt it away.
That's a nice drop kick, 70 yards.
Adams trying to center it. Dolce will clear it out over to Shaw. Shaw hustling for it. And will keep possession for the Blue Wave. Tyler now. Over to Aponte. Retreats back to Dolce. Dolce puts the shot up. Floyd makes the save. It's going to be tough for the Blue Wave to break Erin Floyd this afternoon as she picks up the save right there. Hughes will kick this one in the box where Skoma will grab it. Overshoots Tyler. And now Floyd will throw it off to Kyle. Downfield hustling for it is Joy. Callahan, nice defense. And will force a goal kick. Skoma with the kick. Kept in the Wilton attacking zone. Sommer had it. Adams gets it to Plowright. She heads it over to Joy. And once again,
Nice defending, shielding the ball, not allowing the attacker to get to it. Nicely done.
that's two possessions in a row that Callahan's done that.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of boxed out Anna Joy to force the goal kick. Plowright once again. Makes the move, gets it over to Hughes.
They've got 6 people attacking right now.
Shaw tries to clear it out. Kept in by Hughes. Plowright once again, from where she scored the first goal.
Yeah, she's trying to get to her left foot. That's what she scored with the last time.
Definitely a nice goal for sure.
Oh.
Long goal, just snuck over the hands of the Darien goalkeeper. Other than that, a defensive battle so far.
Pushing.
Wilton will be awarded with the free kick. Number 6, Amelia Hughes. Hughes puts it up. Skoma will snag that one. Off a couple heads and kept in by Plowright before she will kick it out of bounds.
Referee is indicating for the ball going to Wilton Warriors. I'm not sure what's going on. Nope, he changed his mind.
Yeah, it would have been an interesting call because Plowright pretty clearly had it and kicked it down by the end line.
It may have gone out.
It's possible. Substitution for Wilton. Melanie Schroeder will enter in the place of Anna Joy.
Wilton is a pretty top-heavy with seniors and juniors. About 10 of each on their squad.
And you look at a team like Darien, a ton of underclassmen. Their goalkeeper,
right,
an underclassman. Sadie Stafford on the field, an underclassman. Carolina Ponte, also an underclassman. They do also have their fair share of seniors that have been playing very leadership roles for the Blue Wave this year. Adams will.
I mean, Wilton only has one freshman on their varsity squad.
Which that's something when you look at their team last year for the Warriors. Only 4 starters returned for Wilton. The other 7 they had to remake this year. A nice move from Dolce. And it will be going to Wilton. Adams with the throw-in. Secor get it over to Aponte. Stafford tries fighting past her defender and will find a hole.
It's letting him play on too.
Gets its way over to Shaw. Shaw tried to tip it over to Stafford.
I think you're going to have to get a little bit deeper into the corner note before you cross it versus up on top of the box. Both teams are passing it very crisply.
Here's Darien. Stafford knocked away from Wilton. Nia Sommer. Wilton now hustling down the field with it. It's overshoots Plowright, and Ramsey will kick it out.
I don't think it's going out.
It's going to stay in.
Yeah, it had a lot of backspin on it.
You know, that one's up. And out of play. Skoma stopped it, and there was some talking between Wilton and the refs. Skoma will get it over to Sutter. Tyler, no, it's Chandler. My apologies with the throw-in. Move from Hughes. And off of a Darien boot, we'll be staying with the Warriors. You're more than halfway through this first half. Wilton with a 1-goal lead on the Blue Wave. Hannah Shaw bringing it in. Gets it over to Tyler, was knocked away.
They keep trying to bring it down the middle. I don't think they're going to have success doing that.
Ponte hustling for it, keeps it in.
Nice passing there.
Once again, that triangular give and go.
Very tough to defend.
And here's Tyler now.
Oh, little nutmeg. Here's a shot.
Shot is up. Floyd with the save. It's a good shot from the Blue Wave right to the gloves of Aaron Floyd. She will punt it away. Wilton now. Martins. Into the box to Plowright. And an easy pick up there from Skoma. Wilton was trying to sneak another one past the Darien goalkeeper. Up in the air, Dolce knock it over the midline. Sends the through ball through.
Nice send.
Plowright puts the shot up, but saved by Skoma.
Once again, nice defending by Darien there, not letting her make that turn.
Whistle is blown, and Darien will be awarded with the free kick.
Little pushing in the back, but that's going to be going on all game.
Caitlin Secor to take the free kick. Trying to put some offense together for the Blue Wave. Secor with the free ball. Knocked away by Adams. And with the spin, we'll get it over to Sadie Stafford before it's intercepted by the Warriors. Once again,
Three players from Darien, just hounding them.
That's something we've kind of seen all game, is three Darien players sticking together, and on the offense and defense really kind of powering up against the Wilton, whatever side of the ball they have.
Yeah, right, they're playing well on both sides.
Kate Min will enter the game for the Blue Wave in the place of Shea Dolce. Thrown from Ramsey.
Ooh, pushing.
No whistle. Another player knocked to the ground. And that one is over to Kate Min. Overshoots her.
I got a serious question about how there was a non-call there.
There was a Darien player knocked to the ground. No call was made. Play continued on. Will result in a Darien corner kick. Another thing we've mentioned, Tim, is these referees are letting the play develop and let the play continue, kind of staying out of it. Callahan kicks it in.
Oh, that's a nice, really nice. Oh,
off of Min.
Nice play. That's the only way you're going to score against that goalie.
Darien had the corner kick opportunity. This game, Darien, they've put shots up, haven't really challenged Floyd. The shots that they have taken kind of right to her. But as you mentioned, Tim, there, the one way they could score in this game, and probably most likely could score, would be off that penalty kick, or off the corner kick.
Well, a set play, yeah. But they've got to come from the sides. Near side or the far side, but going down the middle against that goalie is going to be awfully tough.
That one there was a good ball in from Callahan. But now here's Wilton with it. Plowright puts the shot up. Skoma coming out a little bit. Will snag it. And will punt it away. Shifting the field to her offense. Stafford keeps with it. Secor gain possession of it. And turned over here.
Really bad communication there by
Wilton
Darien.
puts the shot up on the ground.
Weak.
Stopped by Skoma off the boot of Melanie Schroeder.
That's a solid punt.
Wilton trying to clear it out, kept in by Darien. Aponte tried to fake out her defender and keeps it in. Kind of stuck a leg out there, and it hit the leg, but it will be going out of bounds and to the Wilton Warriors. Throw into Hughes. Up in the crowd.
We have a nice crowd here, really nice crowd.
This is the final home match for the Darien Blue Wave this season. It was for the regular season, potentially for the season. As Monday they play their final game as they travel to Fairfield Ward. Wilton moving the ball around. Over to Pepitone. Kick it downfield. No one. And it will be a goal kick.
22 for 21,
Shea Dolce re-entering the game for the Blue Wave after being taken out for a couple minutes. Nice move from Aponte to get it over.
Yeah, she picked her clean there.
But unfortunately, we'll lose it to out of bounds. Under 12 minutes to play in this first half. Wilton with a 1-goal lead on the Blue Wave.
If you see their defense, they've got two people really deep. So that's, if you take it wide of them, then you can break down their defense.
Stopped by that Wilton defense once again. And then when they'll transition it over to Plowright. And overshoots Sommer.
Tell you what, Kim is like the ever-ready bunny. I mean, just all over the field, just doesn't stop. Really nice player to have.
That one will be resulting in a goal kick for Skoma and the Blue Wave. Gets it over to Stafford.
Nice pass.
Min gets it over to Tyler.
Really nicely done. Very aware of where her player is.
Once again, Wilton back on the offense. Over to Plowright. And they're going to give it to the Blue Wave. Slowly moving the ball down the field. It's the Blue Wave. Dolce throws it into Aponte.
Little head fake there. Nicely done. Nice throwing.
Chandler hustling for it, but can't keep it in is Shaw. It will be turned over to Wilton. Nice move from Hughes. Stopped by Chandler. No
He's
whistle.
letting him play on. I mean, I don't get that non-call at all. She's down.
Wilton player still on the ground. Clock will stop at 9:19. It's almost like the ref had the whistle in his mouth and was ready to call it, but then last second decided not to call it.
I don't know what he didn't see.
He was also right on top of that as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, he was in the right position to make the call. But I mean, Darien, I thought, clearly committed a foul there.
Zadaro will enter for the Warriors. All right, Wilton sideline asking for an explanation. Today led by Jen Gross.
Well, Darien got lucky with that one, not getting a non-call.
That's something we've talked about in prior broadcasts, Tim. With only 2 referees, a lot of empty space where they're farther out. But on that call right there, right on top of it, no call was made.
Sometimes as a ref, you get blocked out. Players get in the way of your view where everybody else can see it. You happen to be the only one behind, you know, in the wrong place. And I get that, but that one, he was clearly right there. He was within 10 yards. And it was right in front of him. There's a nice defensive move.
This one bulleted downfield. Chandler will shoot it out of bounds. 8.5 minutes left to play.
With the 3-man system, the center may miss it, so he's going to rely upon his 2 assistant referees on the sidelines, not only for offside calls, but for 2-man system is a tough thing to really get, you know, involved in the play.
Wilton will throw it in. Tyler trying to get it, and will punch it out, but it's out of bounds. Here's Wilton now. Kept in by Sommer. But Ponte will clear it out to Stafford.
Handball.
Darien will be called for the handball. And Pepitone will restart it.
Everybody from Darien is back.
Here's Ponte now. Brings it over the midfield mark to Tyler.
Yeah. Her intent was right. Go to the corners.
Substitutions for both sides. Number 22, Anna Joy re-entering for Schroeder. And Presley Sutter re-entering in the place of Shea Dolce.
That's kind of a weak call, too.
That will be rewarding Wilton with a free kick. After the whistle.
Smart play.
Sending it over the corner to Joy. In from Kyle. Player knocked to the ground.
I think she just tripped.
She was pretty quick to get up, and the whistle will be called against Wilton. Secor. Short kick over to Shaw.
Trying to work it down the corner. There it is.
And now here's Wilton. Tyler in the corner with it.
That's
Centers it to Min. And just to the right of the net.
That's the play that's going to be able to get past that goalie.
That was the first time they really challenged Floyd all game and put
Right.
up a solid shot on goal.
Get to the corner and bring it in.
Darien's been trying to get it to the corner. They successfully do that time and put up a good effort on net. Dolce re-entering for the Blue Wave and Schroeder re-entering for the Warriors. Floyd puts it all the way to midfield.
Referee was looking for his whistle on that for pushing, but decided on a non-call.
Aponte will hand it off to Ramsey, who will be doing the throwing in. Once again, Kyle will clear it out for the Warriors. Dolce tried to keep it in. Here's Joy now. Kate Min hustling for it.
I told you, she just doesn't stop. Good for her.
Forces the ball to go out, and it will be given to the Blue Wave. Great hustle from the Darien junior. Just got away from Sutter, resulting in Adams to throw it in.
That's a pretty solid throw in there.
And the shot is up there, and just to the right of the net, just wide.
That's that same left foot.
Heather Plowright was looking to add a second one to her name this afternoon. Number 14, Martins, re-enters for Adams. Skoma with the goal kick. As we approach the 2-minute mark left in this first half between the Blue Wave and the Warriors. Throw in, Joy with it. Ramsey will boot it away. Off the head of Aponte, here's the Blue Wave. Tyler once again from that wing, bombarded with 3 Wilton defenders. Chipped over to Plowright. Out of bounds, and it will be given to the Blue Wave. Kyle.
Better be careful here.
Joy hustling for it. Callahan smartly letting that one go.
Giving her a little nudge on the way out of bounds.
It's not the first time she's done that this afternoon. A little bit more of an aggressive game this afternoon from both sides.
Yeah, it's very evenly matched other than that one goal.
And even that one goal, a long shot
Yes.
from Wilton. But the Darien defense really couldn't do anything to defend. It was all up to the goaltender.
Hopefully she'll take a shot if she knows anything about the time on the remaining.
There's 12 seconds left in the first half. Chandler puts the shot up. Aponte keeps it.
He's calling offsides.
They're going to call Aponte offsides. And that will take us all the way to the half. Wilton leads Darien 1-0. Tim, what were your final takeaways from this first half?
As advertised, defense. they're both very strong today down the middle. If you're going to score, you've got to take it to the corners, and the same thing for the Wilton. I think Wilton got a 30-yard shot off. That was kind of miraculous and caught everybody off guard. Good for them. Tough for Darien, but a good, clean, hard-fought match for the first 40 minutes.
We still have 40 minutes left to play in this one. Wilton with the 1-goal lead thanks to a long goal from Heather Plowright. We'll be back with second half soccer on the DAF Media Network, a joint venture between the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation.
We are DAF Media, Darien's hometown source for sports, arts, and entertainment, established in 2017. We Are Community, a volunteer-based organization that gives nearly 50 Darien high school students hands-on experience in video production. We Are Cutting Edge, a STEM initiative. Students use cameras, computers, sound equipment, and innovative software. We Are Live, streaming 120 events per year on our YouTube channel. We Are On the Stage. We Are At the Big Games. We Are On the Field. We Are In the Gym. We Are On the Move, live streaming not only in Darien, but throughout southwestern Connecticut and the tri-state area. We are making a difference. We are DAF Media.
We are back here on the DAF Media Network for second half soccer between the Blue Wave and the Warriors. The teams will switch sides. So Darien will now be moving left to right on your screen in those pink jerseys, and Wilton moving from right to left in the white jerseys. Darien also making a goalkeeper change for the second half. Junior Jillian Fox entering in the place of Coco Scoma.
Coco did a nice job back there. Very composed.
And the only goal that Scoma did give up was a long shot from Wilton's plow right that just got over her hands, and the whistle blown there.
I asked the referee about that non-call during the first period with that collision between the two players, and he said it was hip to hip. He was blocked out from seeing anything else that the TV could see. Oops, there, is that better?
It is indeed. If you're just joining us, Braden Shank and Tim Blake with you. So glad you could be with us on this Thursday afternoon from the campus of Darien High School. Jacqueline Callahan with the free kick. Callahan puts it up. And behind the goal.
That's too bad. Anyway, the referee explained to me why the non-call. He was right there, but he was blocked out from seeing any other possibility of a foul, so all is good.
Floyd gets it over.
Nice head ball.
Tyler was hustling for it, smartly let that go out of play, setting up a Darien throw-in. Ramsey throws it in. Takes away from Hughes. Over to Joy. And Plowright. Drill it downfield. Chandler throws it in. Darien trying to turn the ball over to their offense, but Wilton will stay with it. Over to Adams.
There's Kim, once again, right on it.
You mentioned Kate Min, a junior for Darien, very speedy out there.
Really, and just doesn't stop. Nice distribution by Darien now.
Find its way over to Secor.
She'll shoot.
Secor puts the shot up. Wide of the net. Something that Darien really struggled with in the first half was getting close to the net and putting a shot up. Their very little opportunities have come from longer distances, and you've been mentioning, Tim, they got to start on the wing and really bring the ball in there.
Yeah.
Floyd with the goal kick. Sommer treats it back to Pepitone.
It's a nice fake.
Joy kept in by number 14, Martins. Tyler gets it over to Min.
Trying to get it down to that corner. Darien throw.
Ramsey will come over to throw it in for the Blue Wave. Darien trying to put some offense together, something they really struggled with this afternoon. Strong throw in. Booted away by the Warriors. Kept in by Dolce. be going with Wilton.
Dolce's having a very solid game defensively. Distributing it to the wings, to the sides.
Both of these teams, very defensive teams. And the one goal that we did see this afternoon, as that one's a shot up. The one goal we did see this afternoon, a long goal from Wilton that the Darien defense really couldn't do anything to stop. It was just kind of a shot put on the net and went to the back of the net.
Not so much skill, a lot of luck, but nonetheless, it counts. Now the sun comes into play here for the next 15 minutes. The goalie's looking directly into the sun from the near side.
You see there the Darien goalkeeper, Jillian Fox, covering the sun. Something that is usual occurrence here at the Oval Fields for the second half of soccer matches.
Once again, nice defensing there.
Secor stays with it.
Sending it. Look to sender. There it is.
Sends the through ball over to Stafford. Kept in. Chipped out from Wilton. Ramsey to throw it in. They're throwing kind of like a corner kick in this situation.
Yep, they're coming in at the right angle. They need a little bit of a scrum in there and a little bit of luck.
Darien kind of setting up as if it was a corner kick. Throwing in.
Here it comes.
Ramsey overshoots the scrum. Tyler keeps it in the box, knocked away by Wilton. That one kept in by Wilton. Here's the Warriors now. Fighting with it is Joy. Before eventually Callahan will step in and knock it away.
Joy and all right, are the two main attackers.
That one's put up.
Shot.
And we'll go out of bounds for the goal kick. While we have this stoppage, I'm going to give a big shout out to our production crew. Doing a great job bringing you all the sights and sounds in this one. Owen Wyatt, Bo Hackman, Connor Fagan, Hugh DeMark, and Dalton Moss. Our DAF Media Advisor, Damian Andrew, Braden Shank, and Tim Blake with you. So glad you could be with us on this Thursday afternoon. Secor finds its way over to Stafford. She's going to hustle to keep it in and can't get there. Will be turned over to Wilton.
Darien's got the idea, though, the right idea, and they're getting closer and closer to executing.
They do still have 32 minutes left in this match, so they do have the time before it's really...
There's a really nice head flick there, Darien.
Does feel like Darien's also playing a lot more offense this half than they did in the first half. Here's Sutter now. Gets it over to Stafford. Stafford using her speed.
There's that key defender.
Will knock it out of bounds. No touch from Wilton, resulting in the goal kick for Floyd. Floyd boots it. Darien putting the pressure on.
There's a jailbreak.
Fox will come out a little bit. Corral that one. Punt it away off the drop kick. Secor now sends it over to Stafford.
Nice play. Nicely done.
Dolce off the head.
Nice head flick.
And Floyd will slide down, making the stop. Aaron Floyd, the Wilton goalkeeper, committed to Louisville for soccer. 4-year starter for the Warriors. Once again, knocked away by Wilton. Ollie Snow passes it to Dolce. Here's Stafford now. Puts the shot up and wide of the net. I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, a lot at stake in this match here today. When you look at the FCIAC standings, the FCIAC tournament starting next week. Wilton just needs to pick up points this afternoon to qualify and clinch their spot in the FCIAC tournament. As for Darien, they need to do some work here, and they are going to need some help from some other teams. They are currently sitting in 10th place in the FCIAC, but a win today could go a long ways for them.
Nice control.
Stafford now.
Oh, nice play, nice feed.
Sends the
Here
through ball
comes the
in.
shot.
Sutter puts the shot up. The other thing to note on the Darien side, they cannot be mathematically eliminated at the conclusion of this match here today. However, if they lose and Danbury wins tonight, they will be mathematically eliminated, but there's still a lot of time left in this match here. 29 minutes to play. That one's sent down. Kept in by Wilton, hustling with it on the far wing.
That's the second time she's been able to break that.
Sends it through. Puts the shot up, saved by Fox. It's still loose, and Darien will get it.
Boy, technically, that was a beautiful thing by the goalie, by Fox.
Fox made the nice save. Sommer tried to center it. It's also a good effort from Joy to try to beat the goalkeeper. But a great save from Jillian Fox.
She came out towards the player and made herself what's known as looking large.
Martins keep it in. Gets it over to Joy. Over to Hughes. Great defense from Shea Dolce.
Very solid all game.
Nice keeping by Apati.
A lot of elbows in here.
And Pepitone will be knocked to the ground. Whistle blown. Free kick for Pepitone. Yeah, Pepitone knocked to the ground. She'll get it over to her fellow senior captain, Amelia Hughes, to kick the free kick.
Targets are going to be Plowright and Joy. They're right on the top of the box, right on the 18.
Whistle will be blown as it appears Wilton player
injured.
Don't think there's a player down. I think it was just to tie shoes.
Sommer.
And Sommer will lead the game for number 21, Melanie Schroeder. Clock will resume. The shot is put up from Hughes. Saved by Fox.
Whoops.
Fox punts it away. 27 minutes left to play in this match. Here's Darien now.
Nice head flick.
Another substitution for Wilton. Adams will leave the game for Zizadaro. Caitlin Zizadaro, the only freshman on this Wilton team. Normal head coach Ronaldo Topali. This afternoon, he's not here. Jen Gross, the head coach for the day. Ramsey throws it in.
Boy, that's a nice throw in.
Stafford in the corner with it. Past her defender with it, moving towards the box, into the box. And
That's
kicked
the
away.
right, that's the right play. It's, as I said, they're getting closer and closer to this.
Chandler.
There we go.
And eventually will be cleared out by Pepitone. Ball moving around. Secor now punches it over to Sutter.
It's getting sloppy by Wilton right now. They need to tighten up that defense.
A defense that Darien could not break in the first half. A brick wall for the Wilton defense. Or from the Wilton defense, I should say. Stafford now with an opportunity. Ramsey with the throw-in. Strong throw-in to Secor. Knocked away from Wilton. Corner kick will be awarded.
Darien's putting a lot of pressure on him. The goalie for Floyd is going to have to get them straightened out right now. Their 4 backs are not playing the way they did the first half at all.
Last time Darien had a corner kick, had an opportunity to score, just overshot the scrum. Callahan might take a little off this time. Trying to put up the goal. Here's Callahan. Puts it in.
Nice corner. Perfect positioning.
Once again, overshoots it. Aiming for that back half, but Darien stays on the offense.
Okay, keep it coming over.
Dolce now with the shot. Saved by Floyd. Dolce put a great shot from long distance up.
She's done that before.
Floyd made a nice save. Plow right. Gets it over to Joy. And Ramsey will kick that out for a Wilton corner kick. The Warriors going to look to add some insurance here. Darien looking for a stop. Hughes in the corner. Sends it in.
That's good corner. Nice defending.
Dolce knocks it away.
Again, that's Dolce. She's there all the game.
Wilton keeping the pressure on. Hughes will put it in the box. Off the head. Staying with it was Martins. But Aponte hustling with it, bringing it downfield. Tried to center it, knocked away by Snow.
Offside position by Wilton. Yep, he called her. He got it.
Offside's called on Joy. Ramsey will restart it for the Wave. The shot is up. Floyd makes the stop. There's a reason this Wilton team has only given up 3 goals all season, and it starts with the goaltending of Aaron Floyd. Here's Wilton now. Ramsey knocks it away.
Ramsey's also having a very solid game back there, just getting the ball out to the sides. She and Dolce are nice pairing back there.
They definitely have the chemistry. Past 3 years playing on Lee Parsons' squad. I should say the past 4 years on this Darien varsity team. They really are staples to this Darien defense. Had an opportunity. Whistle
He
will
called
eventually
it. He got
called. Aponte sends it over to Min.
There it is.
Tyler in the corner with it. Tried to shoot it over.
They're getting closer and closer. They're knocking on the door now.
And that's really just in the past 20 minutes.
Yeah,
They've really come closer and closer.
Right.
So So
I think Lee had an opportunity to explain to him going to the corners as much as possible.
Callahan kicks that one out of play. Throwing a plow right. She'll kick it over. Looking
3-on-3. She's sending her. Missed it.
Come on, Leah. Good ball, Leah.
Give it a good one, Val. I know, it is. Yeah, she's straight.
substitutions from both sides. Hannah Shaw will re-enter, and Adams for the Warriors will re-enter.
As the play's gotten a little bit more aggressive, the refs have stepped up and to avoid the pushing and the pulling and that type of stuff that's starting to emerge.
To Stafford.
That's an example there.
Pepitone fights with it.
Come on,
Gets it over to Adams.
Stay with her, Anna. Corner.
And we will see a Wilton corner kick. Hughes with the corner kick. Puts it in. And overshoots the net. It will result in a Darien goal kick.
There's Kim, nice play, down the wings.
That one knocked out of bounds.
Corner.
Darien will try their luck with the corner kick once again. Two solid efforts.
Wilton has a very strange season. 7 wins, 0 losses, 6 ties. Darien's looking to tie it up now.
Jacqueline Callahan in the corner. Shoots the ball into the scrum.
Boy, she's right on today.
And a collision there. A couple players fall to the ground. We're going to see a stoppage here.
That's an injury.
Looked like 3 players all went up for it. And I think they're going to bring the trainer on the field with that. We are going to take a quick commercial break. And the golf cart will make its way to the sidelines. Another good attempt from Darien on the corner kick.
Yeah, they've been spot on. They're putting it right out there between the 6 and the PK mark and coming in at a nice angle. Somebody's going to get that ball and head it in.
It's looking like the referees are going to send Plowright off the field to get checked out by the trainer. After that collision, Mia Sommer will re-enter for Wilton. 17:23 to play in the second half. You mentioned, Tim, Wilton's record of 7-0-6, very mediocre. 5 of those 6 ties coming in 0-0 draws. So their team, as you mentioned, either score a lot or don't really score.
Right. This could easily be 0-0 right now. But if Darien continues to apply the pressure that they've been doing for the last 20 minutes, they can crack this defense.
Sent over in the corner. and can't getting it.
Goal kick, right?
I believe they were going to signal for a goal kick. Zadora was hustling for it. Just put a little too much on the pass.
They better come and tighten up their watching number 22. Wind's starting to pick up.
Fox with the goal kick.
There we go.
That sun also has set. Probably not going to be a factor anymore in this one. But here's Darien now. Snow will chip it over.
Looking to send it and get picked off.
Dolce picks it off. Here she comes.
Sends
Sends it
through.
to Stafford. And Floyd will corral that one. Coming out some ways.
Ooh, that's a dangerous pass.
Falling to the ground, but still putting the pass out was the Blue Wave. And this one will find its way all the way downfield to Adams.
Speedy little thing.
Here's Adams now. Centers it up, saved by Fox.
Nice goal timing. Perfect technique.
Catherine Adams had a good look on it. Put the shot up, but Jillian Fox falls to the ground, making the save. Another all FCIAC player in Jillian Fox. Dora sends it in the box. Ramsey's gonna punch it up in the air. No whistle in this game. And the shot is up, saved by Fox. Not the strongest of shots,
No.
but definitely a shot from Anna Joy. Wilton defense once again going to work. Trying to keep Darien away from the offense. Hughes puts the shot up. Wide of the net. Wilton was trying to get another long goal.
Looks like Dolce is hurting. Her ankle's grabbing it.
That's it, Abby. Go, go, go.
Fox is going to come out and grab that one.
They better turn around and pay attention.
13:45 left to play. And really a defensive battle between these two teams. And on that far wing, over to Tyler. Tyler will center it to Dolce. Dolce puts the shot up and wide of the net. Floyd not having to make a save on that one.
Dolce's right foot is bothering her, but she still got off a nice crisp shot, just a little off net.
Wilton will sub in. The two Isabellas on their roster. Isabel Barberi and Isabel DiNanno. After the goal kick, finds its way to Adams.
That's it, Kate.
There we go.
And Darien will let that go out. Stafford with a quick throw in. Fighting with it.
Boys, there's a very heads-up pass.
Finds its way to the open field. Vopanti, she makes the move. Stopped once again by that Wilton defense. The wall. Mia Sommer with the stop. Anna Joy. bounds. Falls to the ground, whistle blown.
Push and a trip.
It does feel like in the second half the refs are officiating this game a little bit more tightly.
Yeah.
A couple more whistles after they really let play develop out in that first half.
Well, they've got a firm grip on the level of play, skill of play, letting them play.
Abigail Kyle's going to enter the scrum. Hughes with the free kick. Puts the kick up. Off ahead.
Dolce.
And now Ramsey is going to hustle downfield with it.
It's 2-on-2 if she gets the ball up to her, the player.
Gets it over to Stafford. Get off of Stafford.
There's the pressure. Keep it going, Darien.
Which that was a rush from Darien, in which it was 2-on-2. It was Stafford and Aponte looking to do something against this Wilton defense. But Chandler will throw it in. Floyd.
JV game results, Darien wins the JV girls 2-0 over Wilton.
Sounds like an exciting game over there. And this match here, Wilton leading 1-0 over the Blue Wave. I think the Warriors would like to split the two games this afternoon. Floyd with the goal kick, as well as a Wilton win or tie this afternoon will punch their ticket to the FCIAC tournament. Chandler gets it over to Dolce.
Darien's defense squeezes him.
So blown. And when you look at the state standings for the state tournament upcoming next month, both of these teams have qualified for that. Darien just barely meeting their 40% win margin. They just have to win 6 games. They have exactly 6 wins to this point. So there's a chance these teams could be meeting in the Class LL tournament next month. Free kick from Snow. Kept in by Hughes. Hughes puts the shot up. Stopped by Fox. There was a second it was loose, but she uses her alertness there to find the ball and prevent a goal. Min gets it over to Dolce. Dolce will send it over to Tyler. Players fell to the ground, whistle blown. And it will be a Darien free kick.
Wilton played the player, took the Darien player out of the play. That's the foul.
Carolina Ponte with the free kick for the Blue Wave.
Set play.
Puts the kick up. Over to whistle is blown. Handball against Darien. Darien captain Shea Dolce can ask for an understanding. And it will be a goal kick for Floyd.
Unintentional handball, but Darien gained the advantage to it, and so hence the call.
Referee gonna push Darien back a couple yards. Floyd gonna pass it over to Pepitone. No whistle there. Fox will come out, let that one go. And it will be a corner kick. Fox thought about stopping it, eventually just let it go. But nonetheless, it will be a Wilton corner kick. Amelia Hughes will send it into the box for the Warriors. Hughes kicks it, and just high of the net, going out of play. As the clock starts to tick down, time's running out for the Blue Wave to come back in this one. Down 1-0 with 6:30 left to play. Darien's had so many opportunities in this second half. They become closer and closer with every possession to sending one to the back of the net.
They've played 75 minutes of very strong soccer. They have just that one unfortunate goal give up.
It's been kind of a common theme for the Blue Wave this year, playing hard for all 80 minutes. Just the score not really reflecting that, and the record not reflecting how hard they play out here.
Nice play.
Min tries to get it over to Dolce. Here's Chandler now.
Nice play by Chandler.
Shot out by Barberi.
Darien player down, Dolce. It's a right ankle again.
Play continues. Secor being double teamed by Wilton. And Fox will let that one roll to her.
Offsides.
Ball. Offsides will be called against Plowright. Under 5 minutes left to play. Darien looking for some late magic. Wilton looking to keep their stellar defense. Another whistle, and it'll be a Wilton free kick.
Grabbing the shirt of the opposing player is highly frowned upon.
And may result in a foul.
Yeah.
Foul called there. Snow with the free kick. Molly Snow sends it in. Fox will grab that one. Darien going to keep the fast pace up. Fox drop kicks it.
You have to send everybody. It's
Pepitone being double teamed. And will resort to kicking it out of play. Chandler throws it in to Stafford. Back to Chandler.
that's the play. Nicely done.
Sends it into the box.
Darien pressure.
That's all Darien has to do is continue to put the pressure on and hope that in the next 3 minutes they can send one to the back of the net. The throw in.
Darien ball again. They've got everybody up now.
All 11 players.
That's a little iffy play.
Ramsey throws it in. In the box, Min with it. And kicked away from Pepitone. And now Wilton's going to flip the field. Sommer fighting for it.
Some nasty pushing going on there.
Wilton's going to bring 2 more players onto the match.
Stopping time.
Is that an act, you think, to prevent Wilton from subbing players in to keep the clock running?
The rule is in the high school is anytime after 5 minutes to the half or to the end of the game, there's substitutions going on. Is to prevent teams from stalling it out.
Especially in these 1-goal matches that we have here.
Exactly. That's the purpose. I happen to think I'd like to see that in college too. Although there's far fewer subs in the college game.
And of course, once you get to the professional level, you have a limited amount of substitutions. And
right, they're not worried about running the clock out.
Especially though in those matches, you have the extra time given out by the refs here. A hard stop after 80 minutes.
Yep.
assuming they're not tied, of course. Jillian Fox with the goal kick. Short one out to Dolce.
Yeah, it's a good play so far. Keep it coming. She needs a target.
Nice block from Hughes, forcing the Blue Wave to retreat.
Under 2 minutes.
Martins to throw it in. Shorter throw. Wilton trying to get a corner kick. Knocked out of bounds. Staying with Wilton.
Wilton's certainly not going to be in any hurry to throw this ball in. Oh, that's interesting throw-in technique.
Whistle's blown. It's staying with Wilton. Darien trying to keep the play moving. Wilton, short throw-ins, keeping it in that corner. And they're going to call.
He finally bad throw-in. I was wondering.
And Wilton is now just going to get that ball out of bounds. Dolce throws it in. Darien giving it all they got for these final 45 seconds. Here's Secor now. Stopped by Wilton. Whistle's blown. She is offsides. Clock will continue to tick. Ramsey hustling with it. Sends it over to Chandler. 30 seconds left.
Looking for a target. There it is.
Stopped by Wilton. Aponte keeps it in. Once again, knocked away by Snow. Ball moving around. Darien keeping it in the offensive zone. Wilton's going to send this one over to Plowright.
Plowright's just going to keep it in the corner.
Clock will run off, and Wilton will take this one by the final score of 1-0 against the Darien Blue Wave. Tim, what are your final takeaways in this one?
Exactly as advertised. Wilton extremely strong on defense, obviously an excellent goalkeep, and Darien was unfortunate to run out of time because they were going to crack that one.
With this win, Wilton will move to 8-0-6 on the year, keeping their undefeated season alive. They will play their final regular season game on Monday, where they travel to St. Joe's. As for Darien, they fall to 6-7-1. They will play their final game at Fairfield Ward on Monday. And Tim, do you think there's anything that Darien needs to critique for that final game on Monday?
I think they're going to play both halves the same way they played the second half of this game. They're going to be very aggressive and go after it because they've got to, they need that win for the 7 wins, 7 losses.
So when you look at the playoff picture now, Wilton, you guys have clinched an FCIAC playoff spot. You just now have to worry about that home field. As for Darien, a little bit more dicey. They are not technically mathematically eliminated. However, Danbury plays tonight, and if the Hatters can somehow pull out a win, then Darien will be mathematically eliminated. Once again, Wilton, your winners by the final score of 1-0. Darien keeping those FCIAC playoff hopes by a thread, trying to take Greenwich and Danbury out of the 8th spot. Our production crew this afternoon doing a great job bringing you all the sights and sounds in this one. Bo Hackman, Owen Wyatt, Dalton Moss, Connor Fagan, and Hugh DeMarc, our DAF Media Advisor, Damian Andrew. For our entire production crew, Tim Blake, I've been Braden Shank. We thank you for watching the DAF Media Network, a joint venture between the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. We'll see you next time.